Hello and welcome everybody. We have the NAU patch notes from April 2nd, 2026. Before I start, I have a small little announcement. The patch note from April 9th and 10th, and also the I won't be able to do next week. On top of that, the April 16th and 17th patch notes will be recorded probably on the 17th or 18th. So there's going to be a bit of a delay on those. But I am sadly being sent away for work, so I won't be able to record the video. I don't have a setup that I can just take with me, sadly. But okay, with that, we're going to get right into it. We have some changes, class changes, mostly PvE. So on Warrior, the Prime Counter skill is going up in damage by roughly 500%. PvP application is going down by 3% roughly. Then we have Heavy Strike going up by 400%. Same thing on the last attack. The PvP damage application is going down by 6. Prime Earth Tremor, we're seeing a 400% increase on the damage with a 2% decrease in PvP damage. Then we have the Ground Smash going up by 600% with PvP damage only applying 1% less, so slight net positive on PvP as well. Prime Pulverize, we're looking at a 200% on attack and last attack. Attack 1 damage is being applied 3% less in PvP, and the last one by 2% less. Prime Spinning Slash, we're seeing an increase of 500% in the damage, and a PvP application only going down by 1. And Ground Slash is going up by roughly 400%. The energy attack last hit is also 400, and then the PvP application is going down by 6. Then we have Berserker. We're seeing the Frenzied Destroyer being adjusted. Obviously, in all cases, the damage of succession, Ultimate Frenzied Destroyer, is affected by the extra attack damage also being increased. This is for all the skills that are relevant. But starting off, we have the Frenzied Destroyer itself, going up by around 200% on the first and the extra attack. PvP application going down by 1%, the extra attack going down by 1% as well. Then we have the Beastly Wind Slash going up by roughly 600%, PvP application going down by 1.4. Then we have the Prime Fierce Strike going up by 600% on all attacks. The Beast Form damage is going up by 500. The PvP application is going down by 4% and Beast Form by 3. Then we have Predatory Hunt going up by 300% and 400% on the last attack damage. The PvP application is going down by 3. Prime Raging Thunder is going up by 300% and 100% on the last attack. PvP application is going down by 2. Ancient Wave, we're going up by 600% and going down by 2 on the PvP application. And Prime Devastation going up by roughly 900% with a PvP application reduction of around 3%, so probably a net positive. Then moving on, we have Dark Knight Awakening. Spirit Hunt is going up by 200%. PvP application is going down by 3. Spirit Blaze is going up by 200%. PvP application going down by 2. Spirit Blaze going up by 300%. PvP application down by 1. Shattering Darkness, we're looking at an increase of 200 and 300 on the magic. The Phantom Blade attack damage is going down by 2. The magic attack is going down to 33, so minus 1%. Flow Bombardment, we're seeing a 200% increase on the Phantom Blade, 200% on the magic attack. Phantom Blade's application is going down by 2, and the magic damage is going down by 2 as well. Seed of Catastrophe going up by 400%. PvP application going down by 2. Flow Root of Catastrophe going up by 300%. PvP application going down by 1. Spirit Legacy going up by roughly 400% roughly. Then PvP application going down by 2. Cluster of Despair going up by 200. And the PvP application going down by 2. And Dark Nebula going up by 200% and 300 on attack 2. And then we have a PvP application reduction of around 2%. Then we have Maegu. They're increasing the Brine Bristling Sparks by roughly 200% on all attacks. Attack 3 is going up also by 300. PvP application is going down by 2 roughly. Actually 1.1. Then Prime Fox Slayer going up by 1,300%. PvP application going down by 5%. Prime Ghost Chaser Whirlwind we're seeing a change of 500% on attack 1 with 6 hits, and attack 2 going up by 400, and then PvP application is going down by 2. On Prime Bristling Sparks, there's also a change to perform faster even when not used in a combo. Dosa main succession, they're increasing the PvP damage on the Prime Flow Twin Slash, going up by 300% on attack 1 and attack 2. PvP application going down by 2. Prime Winter Squall, the Warrior Fog effect, it used to be 3,700 times 3 with 31%. Now it's 6,000%, critical hit rate 100%, and 19% application. Prime Spring Frost is going up by 200%, attack 2 going up by 600. Attack 1 PvP damage is 39%, so minus 3 from current. And attack 2 going down by 2. Then we have slightly increased execution speed of the Prime Winter Squall, Spring Frost, and Final Slash. They also added a new succession skill, Airy Piercer, which is LMB after Wind Shear, which Wind Shear blocks with your Hondo. 8,800%, critical hit rate 100, maximum 10 targets, super armor during the skill, minus 20% movement speed for 5 seconds, and damage reduction plus 50% during super armor. Deadeye, we're getting a lot of changes. So, Absolute Gunslinger's entrance, attack 1 damage remains unchanged. Attack 2, the regular ammo is going up by 1,300%. PvP application going down by 7. Marnie rounds going up by 2,000% roughly, actually 1,900. And then we have a PvP application going down by 7. Flow Pocket Ace, or in scales with Old Switcheroo skill level. So we have the regular ammo going up by 1,500. PvP application going down by 8%. Marnie rounds going up by 1,300%. PvP application going down by 8. Absolute Health Spread, attack 1 and 2 damage going up by 600%, same for attack 3. PvP application going down by 6%. Attack on the Marnie rounds, we have an increase of 800% on all attacks, and the PvP application going down by 6. Absolute Bullet Storm, the regular rounds going up by 400%, max 12. PvP application going down by 3. Marnie rounds going up by 400%, and we're seeing a reduction of 3% in PvP. And then we have the Perfect Storm going up from 3,000 to 5,100, so 2,100 increase. PvP application only going down by 5, and then Marnie rounds going up from 2,700 to 4,600 damage, with the PvP application going down by 5% as well. The Perfect Storm, they also changed the recovery HP to reflect the adjusted number of hits. So the number of hits has gone down apparently, which they must have messed up on the before. Either way, regular ammo going up to 125 per hit, Marnie rounds to 85 per hit, and they increase the skill execution speed. Then we have some class changes. Dracania Prime Sundering Claw, they fixed an issue where certain effects and sounds were not triggered. Eviscerate, they fixed an issue where comboing into Refraction while stockpiling ions would perform an additional Eviscerate. Dracania Hexablood, Tip of the Scale, they fixed an issue where performing only attack 3 as a movement would not consume stamina. Wukong, they fixed the knockdown description to match its actual effect on move. And Seraph Impelling Thrust, they fixed an issue where the skill could not be performed while sprinting in Purgatum after learning the Wrenching Impale. And they fixed an issue where Seraph could not move when removing the main weapon or awakening weapon during Purgatum. Then we have the improved inland fishing revenue. Adraxia, Ilton, and Osper Khan are getting buffed. So they added the Gar to the upper reaches of Adraxia. The Gar spawn rate in other inland areas has been boosted by 6.6 times. They added the Beta fish to the waters of Ailton, and they increased the Gar spawn rate in Junaid River, which flows through Tarif and Osper Khan, by approximately 7.8 times. Then we have some several market price cap adjustments for crafted items. So this includes all the fancy meals from Land of the Morning Light. They're getting an increase of around 1,000%. The Bountiful Feast, the other feasts from Land of the Morning Light are going up by 500% max price. The alchemy tools, intermediate cooking tools, advanced, etc., usually going up by 181 to 185. The Surrender Traditional going up by 450. So we're looking at some big increases there. The Merchant Wagon, Noble Wagon going up by 283%. Forest Path Wagon by 286 to 5.55 billion. The Forest Path Wagon gear going up from 401 mil to 800 mil, so a 200% increase almost. Balnos, Etheria, Calphion, and Medaya fishing rod going up by 800. So Balnos, Etheria by 855.50 roughly, while the Calphion and Medaya going up by 270. There is some increases on the enhanced versions. Obviously, these are matching the current gain. So, for example, on plus 10 Forest Path Wagon gear, you're looking at a 200% increase to 9.7 bill. Balnos fishing rod as an example, we can see the max price going to 1.2 bill on the final version, and Etheria 1.2 as well. The Calphion also 1.2, and the Medaya 1.2. They also updated the Spectre's energy item tooltip to remove unnecessary text and clarify its usage. So they've also changed the enhancement material for their hunting the Marnie sniper rifle to concentrate magical blackstones. Accordingly, the enhancement descriptions have been fixed, and due to the change in price, all orders have been reset. Overall, we can see the enhancement being pretty much the same, just durability of loss of 5, 2 concentrated magic blackstones per tap, and you can see some price adjustments. Then we have Vell and Garmoth reward improvements. So they increased the value of the Vell reward bundle and by 2.26 times. Bundle pretty much contains a bit more Vell's fine powder, more coral pieces, guaranteed Caphras, ancient spirit dust, slightly higher drop rate on the bigger gold bar amounts. Similar thing, we also have a on the intermediate Vell reward bundle, giving some extra Vell's fine powder and coral. And then finally, they increased the value of the Garmoth Roaring reward bundle as well by 5.7 times, aka a bit higher chance on the gold bar, more gold bars in general, more Blackstones, Garmoth scales, Cronstones instead of 2 to 3, 3 to 5, and black energy residue from 6 to 9 to 100 to 120. They also changed the subjugation quest for Garmoth following the changes in rewards. The quest can be accepted and completed in Garmoth Nest. Any quest that was progressed before the maintenance can be completed by defeating Garmoth, and rework quests will also be progressed. For example, defeating Garmoth to the weekly quest before maintenance will also complete the new weekly. Just slight info. Then we have Quest and Knowledge. Some older quests no longer serve a purpose and have been replaced by updated versions, so the following quests are no longer available. Previous season special gift, Perilla's Star, Fugar's Secret to Success. As these quests are no longer available, the following have been removed. Recurring quests category, which is the winter season and Fugar's Secret to Success. They also removed the pre-revamped Balanos main quest line. Characters who were in the middle will now continue at a equivalent point in the new main. NPC background and sound. They added the visual effects for Knowledge to the Papacrinea, Crow's Nest, and Okila regions. Then we also have, for Blue Battlefield, a new revival point. They added Ovia Academy Grounds and Ovia Coast. Ovia Academy Grounds is the Karak. Ovia Coast is the Guild Galley. They also expanded the safe zone around Ovia Academy and Ovia following the addition. So they added a Guild Wharf Manager to Ovia Academy, and they added a Wharf Manager to Ovia Coast. You cannot revive at Ovia Coast upon death. Oh, that is a bit of a surprise. That is a big surprise, but okay. So we will probably be moving. UI-wise, they updated the button textures for Promote and Complete now in the worker list. They removed Godoride weapon descriptions in the Alvia Realm Guide and the Central Market Effect die. Web, they fixed an issue where the community activities page of a family with completed account deletion could still be accessed, allowing its web nickname to be viewed. Translations, they fixed some translations for English. Someone's memo, someone's scribbles is just someone's scribbles now. Someone's been here, someone stayed here. Trace of Gyphon is traces of the Gyphon in 1 and 3. Vamakea Door of the Barrier is Vamakea Barrier Door. Waterfall of the Tranquil Heart, special device designed by Vaha, and Bickering Foolish Otter Brothers instead of Mischievous Foolish Otter Brothers. So overall, just some small fixes. Modifications and changes for Corsair. There was an issue with the portrait. They fixed an issue with Azurich power buff was occasionally not removed upon entering phase 2 in the Jordine subjugation. They fixed an issue where Orbita's light buff still applied to minus 30 DP. They fixed an issue with Star's End monsters were placed at an unusually high altitude. Fix an issue where characters could get stuck in the Donkunatt region. Fix an issue where the appearance of Mythical Argonaut and Mythical Doom would temporarily overlap when using Wings of Swiftness. Fix an issue where Crocodile would temporarily appear as Mythical Doom when landing on the sea. Fix an issue where the Ashen Crow Horse gear effect would persist if the character was dismounted from Crocodile after consuming the Breath of Elkiara in water. They also fixed an issue where the audio was too quiet when being attacked when the Black Spirit was summoned, changed certain transparent NPCs in Gaudo Village so their names are no longer displayed, improved simple alchemy so that crafting Brimming Essence of the Ether grants alchemy XP, small little bonus, reduced the cooldown for creating character portrait from 1 minute to 15 seconds, fixed an issue where NPC points of interest UI would appear when a bonus quest was accepted, fixed certain issues with awkward messages appearing at the top of the screen in certain situations during Arena of Arsha, fixed issues where bookmarks would not apply to some bosses for Calamity 8, 9, and 10, some gamepad mode fixes overall with X buttons and different UIs. Striker, they fixed an issue where the Black Horizon short appeared awkward. Archer, they fixed an issue where die slots 7 and 8 did not affect the part. Fixed some issues where materials in the first slot of the storage were not used when using successful recipes in the storage processing. Fixed an issue with the Sovereign's weapons effects were being dyed in incorrect colors. Fixed an issue with a family with a penalty remaining for War of the Roses was able to join after the war had started. And they fixed an issue where a Tier 5 fort was appearing on Invernon instead of a Tier 4. And they adjusted the button positions of Get XP and Untag to be identical, and notification details when a certificate is updated on the launcher. And they fixed an issue where Paddock's Island was shown as a party zone in the world map when selecting the view gear stats. And they fixed an issue where adventurers were navigated to an incorrect location during the Barter Daily Delivering Goods Timbera. Event-wise, we have the guild up for Node War and Blue Battlefield. So rewards are sent every week on maintenance, up to 6.6 bill per week. Individual reward by territory, so Balna Serendia 600 million, 800 for Medaya and Valencia. Calphion and Camasovia 1.1 bill, with some common individual rewards for potions. The Guild Alliance reward is 200 Cronstones. Blue Battlefield rewards are sent up to 3 bill silver per week, and Cronstones 1,200. So we have individual participation of 500 million. Guild Alliance participation is 200. So pretty much you just join in the event period, and in that period you will get some extra rewards, up to 1,200 per week. Then we move on, Mystical Eggs and the Egg Emperor, which is going to spawn in 15 minutes on EU. So we have the Step into Colorful World with Mystical Extravaganza Eggs. So we have the rare Cronstone Eggs, which contains 3,000 Cronstones. Advice of Aux 250, Courage Lit Lamp, and the Abundance Lit Lamp. Defeat the Exceptional Emperor. It spawns at 9:30, 18:30, and 22:45 on EU. NA has, I think UTC is the main one. So 4:30 in the evening, 11:30, and 5:45 in the morning. This is what it looks like. You just take care of that, and then you kill the elite eggs. Guaranteed rewards are the Extravagant Egg. Random chance rewards, 1,000 Cronstones 500, 150 Valks, 100 Valks, the extra lamps, and some enhancement help kits. Rewards from the excellent elites is also the Mystical Extravagant Eggs, gold bars across the board. Also, the event number 2, which is the defeating monsters in any zones, will also earn you the Mystical Extravagant Eggs, not affected by item drop rate. You also get some from the login challenge. You also have the exchange list. We have the rare Cronstone Egg, Advice of Alk, the Light, which is the Residence Furniture buff, Magical Elixir, Secret Book of Flora and Giovanni Scroll, Perfumes, Elion's Blessings, Blue Title Draught, and some gold bars, as they always. Talking about the extravagant traces and monster zones, up to 3 eggs can also spawn. A message appears when eggs spawn. Each egg spawns based on individual rates. Multiple eggs of the same color will not appear simultaneously. You can get the one that drops some Cronstones, the Azure Egg Energy, Magical Shard, Caphras Cronstones, or Sharps and Cronstones. They all give a little bonus, so one gives 10% item drop rate, 1 5 extra AP against monsters, and 1 5 damage reduction. Then we have the Springtime Pearls Blessings. Pretty much spend pearls, get some extra blessings. Overall, you can check this out if you're going to be spending a lot. I don't like looking into this too much. It just doesn't feel like that important unless you're going to be spending. Then we have the mysterious protection for your crystals. From now until April 9th, crystals will not be destroyed. This does not apply to characters with negative karma, so you can try out that spot that you've been afraid to go to. Now is your best chance. We also have a donkey soars above the clouds, so until April 16th, Donkunatt is back. You get the double jump while jumping, E during the double jump to glide. You get the Donkunatt by purchasing at any shop in the Stable Keeper, and all classes can mount and enjoy flying. With that, we're already at the Pearl Shop. Nothing too crazy. We have Pearl boxes abound, but these are just Pearl boxes with discount coupons. We have one for 3,000, 10,000, and 20,000 A-coins. We have the April 4th packs with some RNG boxes, some outfits as usual, nothing too crazy. Gilded Treasure Chest being the main ones. Wukong First Crush is getting released now with Seraph as well. We also have the Wukong Sunny Breeze. Same thing for Seraph. Seraph also gets the Lovely Bloom, Selene, and then we have some combo boxes. We have a Quadra Maid pack for 35% off, Triple Gothsy pack, Artisan's Enhanced box. I don't really feel like these are necessary anymore, but that is already it. And just again, as a reminder, next week's patch notes I won't be able to read. I will read the one after that, though, on the Friday when I am back. I'm a little bit unhappy myself, but that's just how life goes.